Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Hello! Welcome to fishing or hunting or whatever with Dingleberry Tard person. Today, I'm gonna show you how to super cheaply rig a duck decoy. Because, well, I'm just a super cheap person, and yeah, so let's get into it. First, before we get started, I just want to admire the fact that my neighbor is mowing his lawn in the snow. That's dedication right there, and I want to admire that. So, I'm the super master of doing everything on a budget because I'm just a super mega cheap person. These are what you normally buy to rig a duck decoy. These are 54-inch steel things with a 6 ounce, I think it's a 6 ounce weight on it. It's like 4.5 feet long. For 12 of these costs $35. Yes, $35. Well, I was like, that seems, you know, pretty unreasonable to me. So I'm going to show you how to rig your decoys for like $15 for about a dozen. So here I have my handy dandy Cabela's Mallard decoy that you can buy a dozen of these for 40 bucks, and they're amazing. I have not all of the stuff I need. Alright, now we're back to it. All of this stuff I got from Walmart because Walmart's amazing. You can find Walmart everywhere. Really? Okay. I got split rings, which are like what you find on your keys that you have at home for like $4. This is for like 100 of them, and you need that. You need some heavy-duty steel wire leaders. These were $1.50 for 6 of them. I don't really know how long they are because I didn't really look, but you can buy as many of these depending on how long you want your leader line thing to be. And then you need some kind of weight, so I just got random bank sinkers. So, let's get into it. So, to start out, obviously you're going to need your decoy. Now, most, if not all, decoys have 2 of these little things here. So they have these little slits, as you can see right here, and then they have little holes right here. Now, these are for more of your complicated rigging systems. Not necessarily complicated, but just takes more effort, and I just don't feel like putting that effort. So, first step is going to be to obviously put your split ring through one of these holes so that your leaders has something to connect to. Or these leaders here, they have your snap swivels, if you can see right here. They have just your typical fishing snap swivels, which you can put in there. You can do it either way, but just for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to put my split ring right in here. Alright, so step 1 completed. Put a little ring thing there. So step number 2 is going to be to take one of your wire leaders here, and you're going to want to connect it to that split ring like such. Okay, so you've got that there. You can make this pretty much as long as you want by either adding more of these wire leaders, or you could use fishing line. I wouldn't recommend it because it would tangle a little too easily. Or if you buy big enough leaders, you could also use like a rope to make it really long. This is a good, I'd say these are 18-inch leaders here, which is fine if you're hunting in shallow areas. Me personally, I hunt really deep, like chest-high areas, so I need the longer ones. So, this is not, I never said that this was a, this is a conventional way of doing things. This is definitely more of the ghetto way of doing things. But say, for instance, if I needed to make my leader a little bit longer, I could always just connect one of these, or if I needed to make my thing longer, I could just connect another one. So now I've got a good solid like 3 feet here. So, next step. Alright, so now, I'm going to take another split ring, and we are going to attach it to the end of our leader here, unless you get a leader that has 2 of these snap swivels at the ends, or you can put another snap swivel at the end, which is always an option. So I've got that there. Last step, take your weights, which these are just your typical bank sinkers. So typically when it comes to like one of these, like your typical rig here, The weights range from about a 4 to a 6 ounce weight. You don't necessarily need something that heavy unless you're gonna be hunting in some pretty wavy areas. So I'm just gonna steal one of these out of here and literally just slide this right into your split ring. And congratulations, ta-da! You have a fully functional rigged decoy. Yay. Also, when you store your decoys, if you have a lot of them, use one of these carabiners. You will thank me later. Hook the ends of them all to a carabiner, and all of your duck decoys can hang there. Again, you will thank me later. They won't be as tangled. Alright, super cheap method number 2. Duck decoy, split rings, rope, and weight. The only thing that you're making different is the fact that you have rope instead of the steel leaders. Rope is good, rope is cheaper. Problem is it'll tangle a little bit easier, but if you're willing to be a super cheap hack like myself, you'll do it. This rope, I want to say it's 100 feet long from Walmart. It was like a clothesline rope, and it was $2. So, this one, pretty easy. Take your rope, put your split ring on your little hole on your duck here. Take your rope, find where it begins, if you can. Right there. So you're gonna take your rope, tie whatever knot it is you feel like through this split ring. Let's see if I can do a fishing knot. Holy crap, it worked. Great. So, tie your knot to your split ring on your duck. Determine what length it is that you want. I'm just gonna go a random long length here, and then cut. Fantastic, minimal casualties. All right, so you have your cut rope here. Fantastic. Get rid of that. Find yourself another split ring. Get you one of these weights. Like I said, these bank sinkers work really well. Or if you're like a super incompetent hack and you don't want to use weights, find a random heavy object in your house and then just tie the end of this rope to it. But I have these sinkers left over, so I might as well use them. Have that attached. Literally, all you gotta do is tie it to the end of the rope. Ta-da! You have a nice rigged decoy. I don't claim to be a pro, I never will be, but I'm really good at saving money. So, this is your super cheap way to rig a duck decoy. And, yeah. One more thing I forgot to mention too, is if you like having tight spreads with your decoys, what you could also do is use basically this rope method, but instead of having individual bank sinkers at the end, tie your decoys to an anchor and leave longer strands of rope. So if you're hunting in something that's like 5 feet deep, use like 10-foot strands of rope, tie it to this anchor, and it'll centralize all your decoys to have a decently tight spread. So the only thing you have to do is have rope and have one of these split rings and just have an anchor or something that'll sit at the bottom of the lake that you can pull up when you're done. Basically, I'm a super cheapskate when it comes to hunting, so I do basically everything for the cheapest way I possibly can. I may make more of these videos in the future, I may not, I don't know, we'll see. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.